is an advocate of good governance. Angeles City is privileged that we have experienced his governance for the longest time, since from vice mayor, and then he was elected as mayor, and once again re-elected as mayor. And after some work that he had done because of the leadership that he had proven, now he's back in Angeles City as our honorable city mayor. He is the former presidential advisor for external affairs, former CEO of North Luzon Railways Corporation. He was a development champion for the Luzon Urban Beltway Superregion from 2006 to 2010. He is the chairperson for the Special Committee on Tourism for the Regional Development Council from 2011 up to present. He is also the chairman of Move Clark Movement Now, and he is a Secretary General for Lakas NUCD, Campi, for Angeles City and Pampanga. He is a lawyer, once a bank analyst and a credit investigator, presently the PRO or Public Relations Officer for League of Cities of the Philippines. He is also the co-chairman for Metro Clark Alliance Council, Clark Development Advisory Corporation, and in 2010, Regional Best City, he received the Executive Award for Highly Urbanized Cities category, that is in PESO, Public Employment Service Officer, that was given in 2011. A true-blooded Angeleños, let us all welcome a recipient of the Gawad Parangal Order of La Candula Award in 2010. This is one of the highest honors given by the Republic of the Philippines to an individual who has dedicated his life to the service for the society, worthy of emulation by the Filipino people. The true epitome of Agyutamu, ladies and gentlemen, an advocate of good governance, and also a city mayor as world-class as that of Mayor Oscar Rodriguez. So ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome and let's put our hands together for our guest speaker, Honorable and Attorney Ed Pamintuan.
So this is the culmination hour of a day-long activity of your homecoming. Masyadong mahaba itong officers, ano? I'll just make a general description of my speech. I express my warm greetings to all of you for the first high school alumni grand homecoming of the Systems Plus College Foundation. Congratulations, Kegongan. I think I was 45 at the time nung nagkaroon ng high school dito. Now I'm 36. Thank you for inviting me to this happy occasion. It has been 17 years since 1996 when the high school program of the Systems Plus College Foundation started. And I presume that many of you will be meeting again for the first time, no? After so many years. Siguro yung unang batch dyan mga ganyan ng edad, mga 30. Yan, kalahati lang sa akin. Coming here, I researched on how many private colleges and schools there are in Angeles City. Because I'm beginning to realize that our city may now be the education enclave not only of Pampanga but the whole of Central Luzon. I learned that we have a total of 18 private colleges and universities and 49 private elementary and high schools, a pretty good number that really indicates that we are indeed an emerging education center. A reputation I certainly would like to build on. Starting this school year, another education institution will be added to the lists. The Angeles City College. Although it's not a private but a project of your city government, If you pass by the Angeles City National High School at the Agyutamo Sports Complex along Doña Aurora Street in Barangay Pampang, you would notice a building under construction. 24 hours. Minamadali natin pero hindi makakahabol, ano? That is the Angeles City College. The center point of the education agenda of my administration, which is a key component of my contract with the Angeleños. While the building infrastructure of the college may not be completed in time for the school opening by June, we have refurbished the city library as a temporary venue for the classes on short-term courses that are market-driven. Kasi magbibigay tayo doon sa City College natin ng mga hinahanap lang ng mga company sa Clark at saka dito. Kaya tinignan natin yung job matching eh. Would you imagine, right now, they are in need of almost close to 300 tour guides. Wala. Yung information, yung tinatawag nilang PR for technical matters, yung correspondence, wala. And they have to get it from outside Pampanga. Ibibigay po natin yan ngayon dito sa atin. So it is going to be a short-term courses that are market-driven, which can provide immediate employment to graduates. The initial courses we shall offer include information technology, tourism, hotel and restaurant management, tsaka yung nabanggit ko kanina, all directed to address the professional needs of IT and BPO companies inside Clark. The tourism potentials of Angeles and the very large and vibrant hotel and restaurant industry in the city. We hope that the Angeles City College will become the beginning of the realization of my vision for the youth of our city. An appropriately educated and productive young citizenry achieved through affordable and accessible but quality tertiary and technical education system. Through the Angeles City College, we hope to provide equal opportunities to the youth of our poorer citizens with those enjoyed by youth of families who can afford naman to send their children to schools like Systems Plus. Coming from an education that specializes in information technology, you know how powerful information is. Information, according to a two-time Pulitzer winner, Friedman Thomas, is a commodity that is worth more than gold. Information empowers people, enriches nations that were once very poor, like India, which is now one of the most richest countries in Asia. Primarily, it invested heavily in education and information technology. According to Mr. Friedman, the world is no longer round. It is flat because of equal access to information by anyone, either a rich or a poor student who has access to the computer and the internet. The proliferation of the internet cafes, despite their gaming services, has helped make this happen. What more if education experts can direct the access to the right information? We have big dreams for our youth and for the future of our city. But I know we can only start in small baby steps. The journey of 1,000 li, the Chinese sage says, begins with the first bold step. We are making our first small step. I do not want to spoil your homecoming with a long speech. Homecomings are moments of fun and memories of homecoming kings and queens, of reminiscing the good old days, of renewing acquaintances and relationships. But if you have some moments to discuss a homecoming project, may I invite you to look at how you can add up to our efforts, and not only in education but also in health and environment. On health, I'm happy to report to you that our renal care center, the dialysis center, is now operating in full capacity, servicing close to 500 patients in need of dialysis treatment. Do you know that the Angeles City Renal Care Unit has more dialysis machines than the National Kidney Institute and the Philippine General Hospital combined? Alam mo ninyo, nagkita kami ni Secretary Ona. ng Department of Health sa Lubag when we had this National Executive Board meeting of the League of Cities. When I made a presentation on how we can help the poorest of the poor, na nangingitim na lang tapos namamatay without even experiencing yung magpa-dialysis. Tinanong ko kung ilan ang dialysis machines ng kidney center.
Ano ka ba? Yung mama mo nga, di ba?
7.
Kaibigan natin.
Ang PGH, nagtanong ako, nag-research ako, ilan ang sa PGH? 10. In Angeles City, we have 19 dialysis machines. Instead of paying 2,300 to up to 2,500 per procedure and 3 times a week, magbabayad ka sa Angeles Center, dialysis center ng only 900. Kasama na yung consumable at saka yung
Diba?
dialyzer
Sa
or filter.
Angeles Medical Center.
So we now have something like about 500 poor. I'm not competing with the hospitals here, the private hospitals. Kasi yung sa akin, yung who cannot afford to spend 35 to 50,000 a month. Dito sa atin, kung meron kang PhilHealth, wala ka pang babayaran kahit 5 for 45 procedures. So dito sa bagay nito siguro, magtanong-tanong na lang tayo dahil nililibre ko lahat ng consumables. Kung meron kayong mga contact sa iba't ibang hospitals sa America usually, they have dialyzers na pinamimigay lang. No? And I'm so happy that one of my counselor, Jason Hill, na pinapunta ko sa Amerika, nakakita siya ng napakaraming dialyzers. Alam po ninyo magkano isang dialyzer? 1,500. Pagkatapos sa Amerika is minsan lang nila gagamitin. Dito sa atin pwedeng 3, pwedeng 5. Kasi meron akong panlinis. Kasi imagine, isasama po ba doon sa pinabayad ng isang poor? Talagang mahirapan. And I want you, sana, kung meron kayong ganitong homecoming, sana may mga project, make that one, it's for health. With regard to the environment, you may have noticed that Abacan and Sapang Balen are a little cleaner now than before. And that we have already planted hundreds of thousand trees, mainly, well, bamboo, fruit bearing, and hardwood throughout our city. And we intend to plant 1 million trees by 2013. Well, aren't these nice homecoming projects? Diba? Mas maganda kung nag-homecoming tayo, nag-reunion, and then we will be planting something for our future. Kami po, class 65 ng Holy Angel, ang tatanda na namin, bukas magkita-kita kami, but we are going to join the city dun po sa million trees. At I assigned the head of the reunion team na maghanap ng lugar, and I will provide the saplings at yung seedlings. Napakatagal na panahon na gusto nating linisin ng syudad. Bishop Ambo David intimated